They'll be calling you a radical, so I want to get back. Boy, you think that one person can't make a change. I misspoke in the last video and said that I got the email from ODFW thanking me for all my work. It was from the Oregon Fish Count, which I think is part of ODFW in Portland. Boy, for years I've been watching these counts. I actually posted numbers on Sunday. I think they've overrode the Army Corps engineers, and I want people to remember how corrupt the Army Corps engineers are. It's the most, well, nobody can trump the nuclear crime syndicate. That's the most corrupt industry. Well, it's organized crime. The nuclear energy industry is organized crime. It's the greatest organized crime syndicate in human history. They do everything that organized crime does. The nasty of the nasty. They maim, they murder, they steal, they rob, they rape. That's what they are. You know, the lies that are going on, if you believe anything coming out of Hanford, you are a fool. You know, let's just keep making more. You know, so the number, we're barely at 30,000. Now, I argued with ODFW, I argued with NOAA, and I fought with them. Last year, I told them they're going to start declining. The big number you had in 2015 was the rush in front of the collapse. There was actually 3- and 4-year-olds showing up. That's unheard of. They know. They're trying to protect their own species. We can walk all the way down, you deniers. And I love all you guys in these tide pools and everything still looking for radiation. This is not radiation. One day you're going to wake up and realize it's a gas. You know, let's go back to 3rd grade, kids. What is the sun made of? We know what the sun's, well, we don't know exactly, but it's gases. They brought star power to Earth. That was their goal, right? That the United States is 51st state. Their nuclear experimental island, Yalta by the Sea, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, where they built the playbook for lies. And everybody goes along. It blows my mind how everybody, the art establishment, the universities, everybody, the greatest PhD opportunity in human history. Oh, I took it. You know, I'm recovering from open heart surgery because it's stand to defend the sea, defend humanity, defend you from you. To stand up against this nuclear crime, this machine, is to have your heart ripped out, literally. I think about the last 5 years. My God. You know how shackled I've been with my activism? Number one, full of AML leukemia. Almost all things shackled. Financially destroyed. Took $1 million from me. Bad aortic valve in my heart. You think about my travels and where I've been. I think about some of the places I slept and some of the struggles. You know, and I was born with it. It's a birth defect from nuclear fallout. My father, human lab rat. My daughter, just plain blank. It's called a heart murmur. Aortic valve. Instead of 3 flaps, it's born with 2. You know, think about it. I was a distance runner when I was young. You know, great wrestler. You know, good safety. You know, I was a leadoff guy, baseball. God, I think about how my body's overcompensated. But how shackled has my activism been? But I just fought through it because I knew it was that important. Traveling all over the world. But I screamed to ODFJ, I screamed to NOAA, emergency close it now. We can start all the way at the top, you deniers. You know, the big runs. Record numbers, 2015 up and down. Copper River's been closed. The Copper River last year was expecting 1.7 million. Came in at 800,000. And be clear on this. Let's be real clear. This is by number. This is not by weight. I saw pictures of 3 lifetime fishermen. The people I've been working with in Oregon, they're half salmon. That's all they do. And they're not gill netters. They're artisans, last beautiful artisans who respect the fish, who respect the nature, the joys. I've been working with them. They showed me pictures of the few that they've caught. Skinny, scrawny, sickly looking things. So these are by number. By weight, it's even a bigger catastrophe. So the Copper River comes in at 800,000 last year. By weight, that's a 60% drop. The Kenine started early. Massive drop. 40, 50, 60% drop. Get down. Of course, all the mirrors washed up dead in Bristol Bay. None of the sea here. Again, not the Alaskan fishing game. They're too busy going on symposiums in Mexico. These derelicts called NOAA, these derelicts called, you know, that work for these agencies, they don't do anything. They don't work. It's Army Corps engineers, they don't do anything. They just rob money. Isn't that what they do? EPA. Think about the EPA. They're there to protect us. This is the greatest environmental catastrophe in human history. I'm a fisherman who wants a boat. I'm a baker who wants a cake. I'm a butcher. What's a cow? I'm an environmentalist. What's Fukushima? Fucking unbelievable. Jill Stein, the only thing green about her's her bank account. Go hang out with your buddy Putin. Phony, fake. They're all phony fakes. Sierra Club, where are they? Scumbag phony fakes. Go give them some more money. You know? Greenpeace, the scumbags didn't know. It's a gas that's been released off there into the Pacific Ocean. It broke the luminescence. It shattered the luminescence. Big fish killed the krill, killed the shrimp. Starving to death sea lions. I documented, proved all this. You wanted to fight with me and argue. The tide pools, how about them? Oh, they're fine. Yeah, you go to, people live there. I'm like, oh, come here. They're really fine? Yeah, I live here. I go show them. They're like, whoa, I guess I haven't been paying attention. No, because you're too popism, shopism, copism, too drop deadism. Greatest catastrophe in human history. So we worked down the Fraser, 90% collapse last year. It's at 99% collapse last year. The T, exclusive club, Dr. Blanch, come on up. They caught 8 legal fish this year. You heard me, 8 legal last year. That's in, you were talking Vancouver, BC. Total epic collapse. Starvation on the natives. They've already declared a health hazard through the native tribes, up and down. You know, the rogue. You know how many, now get this, I talked to him yesterday. You know how many spawners are in the rogue hatchery right now? Why don't you take a guess? 3. You heard me, 3. The Willamette's sitting, what, less than 4,000? They've got to have 20,000 just to keep the cycle going. You know, this is extinction stuff. And look, this wasn't gradual. It dropped off a cliff, just like I said, in 2016. The first batch went out. They had record escapement. You're still going to use a Geiger counter. Geiger counter ain't going to tell you nothing. This is a gas that was produced. It broke. It's your pseudo-facto theology. It's your pseudo-de facto sociology. It's your biology. No, it's the fucking ecology, stupid. They broke it. You think this is not, the implications of this are not economically, socially, philosophically? Oh, ecology. Oh, you know nothing. The collapse in Oregon will begin soon, in earnest. Me and Tim Martin worked on our matrix. Last year we rose at $300,000 being spent. Mitchell Act, all kinds of different retail, boats, freaking come up fishing when there's no fish. Then I raised it to $1 million. Well, I'm gonna have to raise it to several million. Talked to a real infamous guide up on the Columbia yesterday. He said it's over. You know, I got to unload everything I got. It's over. I know it's over. We shouldn't even be fishing. We shouldn't even be there. There's not enough spawners. The illegal gill netting that went on, the ODF, the ODB should be arrested for that. NOAA should be arrested. Kathleen Sullivan's your concurrent, and I want to say this. The one key criminal who hides like Hyde, and he's the biggest criminal of this whole thing, of course Barack Obama, is John Holdren. John Holdren was the science and technology. And people say, oh, would it just cause panic? Well, panic's there for a reason. We needed panic. Just like anger. Don't have anger. Oh, God, it's a real emotion. It's there for a reason. You know, you've been passive and shoved down your fucking throat. Shut your mouth. Go along. Come on, get on the boxcar. Take the fucking shower. Just go along to your own fucking death. Fuck you. Not me. Not me. Kevin D. Blanch. PhD. The Great Pacific Genocide. San Antonio.